Most men don't get rejected because they're unattractive. They get rejected because they ask the wrong way. They push instead of connecting. And the moment a woman feels pressure, something automatic happens. She pulls back. But here's what most men never realize. Attraction isn't destroyed by rejection. It's destroyed by how you lead the moment, because when you do it right, she doesn't pull away, she leans in. Let me be honest with you for a second. Most men don't actually fear intimacy. They fear rejection. That awkward moment when they make a move and suddenly the energy shifts. She gets quiet. She turns cold. Or worse, she says something that kills the vibe instantly. That moment stays in a man's mind for years. And because of that fear, he either rushes things or hesitates completely. Both lead to the same result, rejection. But what if I told you something different? There's a way to ask for intimacy without sounding needy, without creating pressure, and without triggering rejection. Not manipulation, not tricks, just understanding how attraction actually works. Here's the truth almost nobody tells you. Women don't reject intimacy. They reject the feeling attached to it. If the moment feels wrong, Dori, the answer is no. If the moment feels right, Dori, the answer happens naturally. That's the difference. So let's break this down properly, because most men make the same 4 mistakes. They ask too directly, they ask too soon, they ask with nervous energy, or they ask without building emotional tension. And here's the core issue. Women don't decide intimacy logically, they decide emotionally. For men, attraction is fast, visual, immediate. But for women, attraction builds. It layers over time through connection, safety, emotion, and anticipation. That's why a woman can feel nothing at first, and then suddenly feel drawn to a man later. Not because she changed her mind, but because the feeling developed. So if you understand this, you stop rushing, you stop forcing, you start creating the conditions where attraction grows naturally. Now here's the first shift that changes everything. You never ask directly. Direct asking creates pressure. Pressure creates resistance. Resistance creates rejection. Instead, you invite. Think about it like this. If someone aggressively tries to sell you something, you pull back instantly, right? Even if you were interested before, the same thing happens in attraction. When a man says, "Do you want to come back to my place?" he forces her into a decision. And decisions create doubt. But emotional invitation, that creates a feeling. And feelings don't get rejected the same way. They get followed. So how do you create that? It comes down to 3 emotional switches: safety, trust, anticipation. If even one is missing, she hesitates. If all 3 are present, she opens. Safety means she doesn't feel judged or pressured. Trust means your words match your actions. Anticipation means there's tension, curiosity, something building. Most men ignore these completely. They focus only on attraction. But attraction without safety and trust goes nowhere. Now let's get into something powerful. The second technique, soft withdrawal. Instead of leaning in, you gently lean back. Not cold, not distant, just relaxed. This removes pressure instantly. And something interesting happens. She starts leaning in. Because when she feels you're not trying to get something, she feels safe enough to want it herself. Picture this. You're sitting close, the vibe is good, most men move forward fast. Touch more. Get closer. Push the moment, and she pulls back. But if you pause, lean back slightly, create space, her mind starts working. Wait, why did he pull back? And suddenly, she moves closer. That's attraction flipping direction. Now here's the third technique. Plant the thought, don't ask for it. Instead of asking for intimacy, you describe the feeling, say things like, "I like the way this feels right now." You're really easy to be around. This energy between us feels natural. You're not asking, you're guiding her awareness. And here's the psychology behind it. People respond to feelings they recognize. When you say what she's already feeling, she connects deeper. Because now it's not just a moment, it's something real. Now let's talk about something most men overlook completely, your energy. Because this is where everything either works or falls apart. A woman cannot relax if you're nervous. She cannot open if you're tense or trying too hard. What she needs is simple, calm presence. Not aggressive, not needy, not overly sexual, just grounded. Because when you're calm, she softens. When she softens, desire grows. Now here's a powerful shift. Stop asking for a yes. Start asking about feelings. Instead of, do you want to come with me? Say, does this feel too fast for you? Now she's not judging you, she's checking in with herself. And that changes everything. Because when she feels in control, she feels safe. And when she feels safe, she moves closer. Now let's go deeper. Mirror her energy, not more, not less. If she leans in, you lean in. If she touches, you respond. If she holds eye contact, you match it. This creates alignment, and alignment creates connection. Because at a subconscious level, mirroring says we're on the same page. And finally, the most powerful move of all, don't ask, acknowledge the moment. Say, this feels really nice. It's kind of crazy how comfortable this feels. Now you're not leading with desire, you're leading with shared experience. And that removes pressure completely, because now it's not about what you want, it's about what's happening between both of you. And that's where real intimacy begins. So here's the truth. Rejection doesn't come from lack of attraction. It comes from broken timing, wrong energy, and pressure. Fix those and everything changes. If this opened your eyes, comment no pressure below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because most men never learn this, but the ones who do move differently. See you in the next one.